Hello. Oh, so funny. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Kyle. I am redoing some art that I've realized is kind of bad in Live 2D. So that's why I'm here. Because I was working on this yesterday, like all day yesterday, semi all day yesterday. But I really enjoy this so far. I like the effect with the foot in the background, like that, where I don't really have to render the whole thing. I don't plan on having this foot ever come forward. Maybe in the future, but definitely not right now. Let me see. Let's do a little comparison. These are her new legs. These were her old legs. Kind of an insane difference. This just flows a lot better and will be a lot easier for me to rig personally with the movements I'm gonna try to go for. So, I'm not gonna re-import this entire file. I'm just gonna open up a new file in Live 2D and copy the layers that I need over. And so I'm gonna mark down anything with new in it is gonna be brought over. So I'll mark these with green so I know I can find them if needed. Not that that would show up in Live 2D, but I need to go through and cut the mask probably into 3 pieces and combine some of them. Well, maybe not combine, but I want to cut this into 3 separate pieces, and then I have to redo her mouth art as well to be better for tongue rigging, because I want to rig her tongue. I'm already committed. I don't have to, but I want to. I really want to. Because if I could do it on my model, I could do it on other people's models if I start getting Vtuber commissions. So, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Let me see. I need to add belt buckles on here, and I'm gonna separate it from the art and like this, which I should probably separate this from the art. I don't know if I want to go that deep though. I probably should, but you know how it is. Let's go ahead and sketch those buckles. Probably only need one. And I could probably combine these layers now too, since I'm pretty happy with the coloring and stuff on them. Let's go ahead and do that. There's probably a shortcut key for this, but I don't know it. Knee cover, thigh, knee fill, calf fill. This will save me a lot of space. No, go play with your brothers. Go. I feel like a lot of VTuber stuff is just keeping your layers organized, which is not the vibe for some people. Some people don't know how to keep their layers organized. I've heard. New and new mask. Oops. I could probably combine these and then cut it. Just going with the flow. So true, King. Cannot be going with the flow with something like this, unfortunately. Would be cool if you could. You probably could. You could probably get away with it. It'd be really tedious, though, trying to find... No, not tedious. Tedious isn't the right word. It'd be really hard to find everything that you need. Let's see. Let us use the polyline tool. I like the polyline tool because you get a bit more control over where you want to place your border of your selection. Yeah, we can do this. And then I can always go back and make adjustments where needed with like your standard lasso tool. Let's see. Usually I'm not one to cut art like this, but when I was trying to rig this in Live 2D, it was pretty difficult. And so we'll just go ahead and separate this into 3 separate layers to give it like more depth whenever she turns, because that's why you haven't seen me, because I tried rigging her mask before. Like, it was one of the first things I did when I imported this new model. But I was running into a lot of issues with it, strictly because of the way that I had the layers made. Should be okay. If I really wanted to go like hard in the paint, I would separate the highlights and shadows from it. But there are some things I am unwilling to do at this moment, and that is one of them. Let's see. This should be okay. I can always redo the lines on the outside, so we Control C, Control V. And this should be the top of the mask. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have combined the lines. Whatever. Then we go here. For some reason, my little kitty is determined to bother me today. I don't know what she wants. She's already been fed. I think she wants to lay on my lap, but there's no room currently at my desk for that. Everyone, I'm too broke to afford YouTube Premium, so if you hear an ad, I'm so sorry. I freaking hate ads. Quite possibly the worst thing to exist. This would be the second layer, mask 2, and then this is just mask 3 since it's the whole thing. Unless I separate the wings on each side and I connect the jaw. Oh, I could probably connect the jaw to it. Lock this, we turn this one off, and we find our handy dandy symmetry if we have it anywhere. If not, I can always make a new one. I really like the symmetry tool in Clip Studio because you have a lot more control over the placement with it. And that is something that I quite enjoy. 11 pixels off. Oh my god, we're gonna get it one day. Okay. So I think I need to go through and just fill this in. Some mushy colors. I can actually separate the freaking jaw layers from each other. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to do that. Let's see. Yes. Let alpha lock this. Fill in the missing spaces. I need. There we go. I think this works. Unless I emphasize a bit more the corners here. Try to sharpen them. I think that's good. Fire drill. Oh god. What, at the college? Let me see. Can alpha lock this. Girl, LMAO. That's crazy. What class are you in right now? Not to like dox you. that building is. It's pretty old. Unless the arbor. Oop. Unless that building. Unless that building is newer than the main one. If any building were to catch on fire, I'd say it's the STEM building and the art building. But that's just because of the chemistry lab. I need to go through here. What is Alpha Lock? Baby girl, I have no idea what you want. I'm gonna pick you up again. Pick you up. Yeah. 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 Go on. That's funny. That's really good. I kind of wish I took fiber arts. I like the idea of it, but then again, I don't know enough about it. You know? Like the festival I went to the other day, there was a few fiber artists. And I was like, curious. But I think about like pottery in that same vein, where I'm like, I'm interested, but I fear it might not be for me. But is it a lack, like, is it my own ignorance holding me back, or is it like, you know, just because I haven't tried it, I feel that way. Could be anything. I don't think I would be able to get anything done in that sort of environment. Oh my god, she jumped on my desk again. What are you doing? Do you want to lay behind me? Is that what you want? That's what... It might be so cold that my kitty just wants to lay down behind me on my chair. Come on. Right here. Come on. You can't keep jumping on my monitor. Come on. I'm gonna put you behind me. Here. Is that what you want? It seems to be what you want. This feels good. Layer 1, layer 2. Ooh. Let's select this. Go here. Reverse it. Yeah, much better. As long as they're all smooth and they match, it should be fine. That means I could probably, oop, here we go. Mask this, layer this here, verse it, oops, so they all have the same edge. Put that here, yes. One, layer two, and then layer three. Yeah. Probably just make this one darker than the rest. Unless I copy, paste, merge, less work. Now we just extend this down. Yeah. Yes. Or extend that out. How was I doing this? If I ever look like I know what I'm doing, it's a trick. It's a sick joke, is what it is. Bit of tweaking to do on this mask, but it should be okay. Especially if I more depth. This looks a bit silly. I sharpen this. was feeling myself. Add more indentions. Oh, it's not on. There. I think I'm gonna re-rig her hair. I've been watching a lot of like Twitter artists videos on like them revealing their hair physics and stuff, and I'm like, wow, like that's how they do it. And it's really funny because like I would see those videos before and like not really understand like the physics, because people like posting their physics, like the riggers, and I was like, I don't get it. But now that I've been rigging for a little bit, like learning, I'm like, oh, that's how. Because I'll like read the name of their physics parameters and stuff. I'm like, oh, makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Do I want more of a 3D effect on this? You're crazy. You're crazy. Mods, get this man. All my mods are at work. Oh! One moment. The cat's just knocked down a shelf. They're fine. I will be right back. Give me like 2 minutes to pick up the butt. It looks like it's just bags that they knocked over. One moment. That was crazy. My God. That was insane. There was like a loose shelf at the top of the closet holding like some empty bags, like travel bags and stuff. And like Logan and I noticed it, but we were like, oh, the cats don't get up there. Apparently, one of them tried, two of them maybe. Because there was two cats that ran out of the closet. And so all the bags are on the floor. I just stacked the bags on the floor and I took the broken shelf off the wall. So yeah, and I closed the closet so they're not allowed in there. Oh man, that was insane. Let me see. What the fuck was that about? What are you doing? Now they're looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, you're tearing this family apart. Oh my god. They're okay. All kitties are accounted for and okay. That scared the crap out of me though. You're fascinated by Zootopia for rendering videos. That's incredibly niche. Like, that feels like a very specific thing to be fascinated by. You have me curious now. Whoa. That looks crazy. Okay. This does not feel finished. I feel like I need more value differences. Specifically along the bottom and on here. I feel like I should add like some sort of texture. Because I added some. Oh my god, I'm such a fool. I added some like lines to her like leg armor, her shoes and feet. I really like the effect it has. Found the curve tool and I was going crazy with it down here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not as like close to the center. Maybe if I the demon has returned. Maybe it's a line color thing. Maybe my ass should stop experimenting with these. Why? Oh my god. Like this feels okay. I feel like I can be satisfied with this if I were to start streaming, you know, with this, but I am my own harshest critic. So I keep just going back. I had to look up the Vtuber tutorial I was following. Shout out to the art gun for being the goat. Oh my god. Okay. Now, if I really wanted to go hard, I could probably separate the jaw parts. Okay. Let's see. So if I were to turn, like her face were to turn, we could, yeah, we can get more depth like that. Yes, yes. I think we should look and see how she moves when she's following me in motion. I'd have to import this new model. That's why I need to work on the art first. But if you want to see her moving and tracking, I can pull that up. What I currently have, yeah. Let me see. I gotta open like 3 different programs, but we can do it. Let's do this. Oh, you could just do my big monitor, I guess. I don't really think I have anything exposing on here. No, I don't. Yeah. We opened Live 2D, recent files, my model. Let me bring this down. There we go. So this is kind of like most of what I currently have. I ran in, like you can see, I was trying to do the mouth rigging. Let me bring this down. I was trying to do the mouth rigging. Arcana Kale for level 18, that's funny. Right now she still has her old legs. Let me see. I'll turn on her skirt. Actually, I think that's in the physics settings. These are the physics settings. Like, I want to redo her legs. It's my first time rigging legs. I really don't like the way I did it, and I think it's because of the way that, like, I did the art and that they're cut. And so I was just like, we're just gonna redo the legs entirely. That looks so bad. Like, probably a decent first attempt, but oh my lord, it does not bring me joy to look at that, and so I really want to redo it. Let me see. I started adding, yay, her skirt's on a toggle now. And so I need to open VTube Studio and VBridger. And then I have to open it up on my phone as well. I'm opening up VTube Studio on my phone because the art gun said that VTube Studio, like the app, seems to be best, do the best like tracking. My music ended. Do we listen to Skyrim autumn relaxing music and ambiance? Oh my god. Do y'all know those like clever, this is like the cleverly not so cleverly disguised fetish ads. I hate it. I hate it. Okay. And so this is the current model in VTube Studio. Oh my god. Hold on. I am the dumbest streamer of all time. I should have just did this. I should have just did this and remembered that fucking... No worries, no worries. Hopefully I don't get hacked. It's fine. We're just gonna move on and pretend that this never happened. This utterly fatal mistake I made. Okay, now we're back. And so we're back in Live 2D. Let me see. We turn this on. Lovely. Modeling, physics settings. And so whenever I move my mouth, there will be lag. But that can be fixed later in either OBS or VTube Studio. We'll see. One of the two. And that's because there needs to be like some latency. Oh, you're fine. We're just gonna move on and pretend that never happened. And I'll tell you later. Okay, this is me sticking my tongue out. That's the face. That's the face she makes. But I went through the other day and I edited her inner mouth. So I might need to bring her mouth up. I'm showing a lot of lower gum on these teeth and I don't really like it. It's kind of cute. I don't know. Maybe I'm being picky. But I want to redo her hair, and like on every piece of hair I want to have like a XY coordinate basically. And so it sways different. Because right now there's not a lot happening. And I don't know. I don't like it. I did get these like baller arm movements, which is really awesome. I'm super proud of that. And if you compare this art's thumbs to the Clip Studio thumbs, you can see I didn't re-import them or redo them. These thumbs are fucking huge. What was I thinking? Okay, look at this. Big ass thumbs. Damn. What was I gonna be grabbing? Damn. She got the fucking grippers apparently. And then I was playing around with toggling expressions. So let me see. I have sad. I don't know how toggling expressions works with VBridger. That's something I have to look into. Cause you can I can make my model have a specific face. I can make her frown. Like when I toggle this on. But yeah. And then I did make a animation loop with this as well. Let me see if I can I can open it. If I switch to the animation window, will it work? No. Hold on. File, open. Is it this one? I think it might be this one. Yes! Okay, look. Yay! And so, this is something I can turn on in VTube Studio, where it'll loop when I cry. So cool! Let's go back. Let's check out what else we got going on. Yeah, we got the cry loop. We have stunned. This one's pretty funny. I don't know if I like the shadow or not, but whatever. Excited? With a little bit of physics. I haven't added physics to the eyelashes or my iris highlight or my pupils. Like any of the eyes, I haven't added physics. I just followed the VBridger tutorial. Where I'm crying when I die in ARAM. So cute! So cute! Okay. We have love. I think I was working on this one. Where did the other heart go? Where did it go? I was working on this one when I forgot to finish it. I have the art for this eye. Where did it go? That's so funny. Yeah, you can see I was working on the XY for it. I just haven't connected it anywhere. There's that one. And then it's supposed to jiggle too. Maybe when I can attach it to my eye blink or my breathing. If I attach it to my breathing, this would constantly be going, which I think would be pretty cute. Like, that'd be cute. But I get a little blushy. And then my pupils disappear too. So. We're learning. There's also some funky shit that happens as well when man, that I have to fix. I might be able to fix it now, maybe? Hold on. Let me file external. We're gonna turn off external tracking for now. We're gonna go here. When I bend down, you see my torso? Look at this. Why is it doing that? I gotta figure out which one it's on, like which parameter, so I can fix it. It's one of the lean, like, I think it's angle Y down. Body Y. Might be body Y and something. Position? I think it's body Y, but I can't be too sure. This is this is why I don't stream my progress, because or my live 2D progress, because a lot of it is me literally watching tutorials the whole time and doing like 2% work, and I don't know why my body does that. What is it? Man. Logan Dyson says, "Where's my team at?" Literally me. Bum, 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 bum. Look at her belt moving when this happens too. Why is that a thing? I've turned that off. It's not supposed to do that. Whatever. I like what? Ugh. Yuck. You know? Yuck. Somewhere on the torso it's being fucky. Torso Y, torso Z. This is me struggling. And so I got upset at Live 2D, which is why I went. I think it's on Torso Z, but how is the question? Maybe the reaction time needs to be up. Maybe the convergence needs to be 1. Ew! Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. It's so stupid. Yeah, and so that's why I was like, we're just gonna go fix some art in Live 2D and resolve this later, because my god. Torso X? Where is it? Preview. Let's do cursor tracking. I thought about turning off some stuff where it might show me exactly where I'm fucking it up. It's one of the torsos. It's gotta be. Is it like this one? Hold on. Well, we're gonna find it now. I'm determined. Let's save this just in case. Dude, I have so many programs running on my computer right now. I'm gonna be surprised if she survives this. Torso X? Oh my god, we found the culprit. What if I... It's Torso X when I turn. Hold on. Control Shift C. It's my lean? What is it? Okay, the lean in and out. It's got it. I think it's the lean mixed with... Holy shit. Guys, I'm trying to... Hold on. I really don't want to fuck this up. Oh my god. Okay. Select all of this. Lean back. Whoa. Does that count as a lean though? No, not necessarily. No. Hold on. I got this. I think I got this. I think it's because the lean is... I think I have to bring everything back and down? That's a lot though. When I could just bring everything up. And then like slightly smush it down. So it's... What the fuck? I think that might have fixed it, but I don't know if it looks good. Yes! Ew! No! It... Fuck! I got excited on this angle. What the fuck? It's the other torso X. Is this good? Is this anything? Well, she's definitely not wigging out anymore. But I fucking hate her legs. Ugh, ew! I need to go back and redo her legs. Hi, Mama. You done terrorizing the closet? I'm really glad that we figured this out without a tutorial, though. That's kind of awesome. I think I need to adjust. Oh. Hello. Hello. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Okay. Let's go here. Turn this on. Turn that off. Physics settings. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know if I want to add different arms to her. Oh my god, I'm moving my mouse. it's making my hair wiggle. Like I can add like different like lower arm shapes or find a what the fuck? Like VTuber assets or something. And use and just like adjust it to make it my hand rather than like do all the art on my own. But I don't know, I don't really have money to invest in that. I know that there's free options, but we got a little wiggle. We can toggle this skirt on and off, which is probably my favorite part. Okay, I think we go back to doing the art. We'll save this. And I can't believe I figured that out. That's crazy. Thank you for encouraging me, Kyle. That was so scary. I'm always scared that I'm gonna fuck something up if I don't follow the tutorial. Okay, double check that's saved. Okay. Now she's so cute. I can't wait to make my background or buy one from someone. I think it's gonna be awesome. Okay. How to let's exit out of Vtuber. Yes. And then we will find my Clip Studio Paint and turn off my big monitor. Beautiful. Okay. That was awesome. I can see if I could go back and edit the VOD to make sure that doesn't get seen later. That would be so fucking bad. Okay. Come on. No, I'm not gonna play with you right now. I gotta do this. Okay. We were gonna go and add a belt buckle. We're gonna add a belt buckle. 2. But we only need to draw 1. Let's see. Listening to this kind of makes me want to play Skyrim, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was obsessed with Skyrim a few years ago. I think like in 2019, I was like really into it, like super duper into it. Of course I went like a mage build. And it's funny because I never really watched anything. I basically played the game blind. Because I had bought like the DLCs and stuff whenever they went on sale on Steam, like years ago. And they just sat on my computer the whole fucking time. As do a lot of games, right? A lot of games tend to just linger on my pooter. Who's up lingering on their pooters right now? I think Monster Hunter Rise is kind of one of those games. Like I played a little bit of it, but I never finished it. Because I think I was like so deep into World before that the gameplay difference was like fucking throwing me off. Sorry, I'm cursing like a sailor right now. I don't know if this is family friendly content anyway. Yeah. I've never played Oblivion. What else? It's really funny because you can see like my different way of like rendering a belt buckle, like just by looking at this. That's crazy. Do I want to outline it? Do I want to outline it? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Just to have clean art. Not the pooter. What do you want? What do you want? I'm gonna flip you upside down again. She keeps coming and trying to sit where my mouse is. And so I keep picking her up and I keep picking her up and just flipping her upside down and putting her on the ground. And then the process will just repeat itself. Alright, I'm gonna blind everyone, okay? 1, 2, 3. Very good. My ass cannot see the differing values with gray on gray like that. Do I want this to be the most pristine belt buckle of all time? Probably not. Do I need to look at a reference? Probably. What if I flipped it? Oh shit. What if I what if I flipped it? Ew, why is it? I think this would be a lot better for the current. Yeah, because this belt buckle is pointing in towards her right here. And I like that. It brings your eye back up. You're going back up. And we want to go in. We want to go in. We don't want to go out. Think of it as like a tattoo, right? That's my thought process. We want to go, we want to look into the person. We don't want to look away from the character, right? Do I think of these things when I draw all the time? No. No. Definitely not. Ooh, what if we added a super shiny on this, because it's like right in the center of where her thigh shine is. Oh my god. Guys, we're kind of fucking this shit up right now. You know, like this is not gonna be seen. This is not ever gonna be seen really anywhere. So why am I really concerning myself with how fucking rendered it is? Who knows? Maybe because I'm a perfectionist, and when I look at this later, like down the line, I'll be like, damn, I really put in the goddamn work. Like I was telling Logan, I was like, I just want to finish something. Like I just want a project of my own that is mine, that I can say like, wow, I did it. Like I completed this. This is my thing. And I think that's what I've been craving. Like I did this thing. Add the dots underneath it so they can kind of move with it. Like whenever there's jiggle. Yeah. 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 Do we want... Do I want to add... Do I want to add a loop? And the loop moves with the buckle when there's thigh jiggle. Do I want to add that? Do I want to add that to the same layer? Maybe. Maybe. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. I got as far as adding the loop, and now my brain is mush. Brain mush. What if we add the loop like here? This means I have to add it to the other one too. Damn. Luckily, this is fucking digital art, and I can just do whatever, I guess. Let's save this before I forget. Girl, you will not be crawling on me right now. We can add the highlight. What if we... And I just add the loop here, right, on top of it, and so it just follows, right? It follows a... Yeah, the step... Oh, fuck. So whenever there's like... We're gonna add these two layers together, and so whenever there's thigh jiggle, this will move without, like, pulling like it was in Live 2D. I don't know if y'all noticed the belt in Live 2D. This one pulls a lot, and that's because I was a dummy and I merged my layers when I shouldn't have. But I was like, I've been watching a lot of Live 2D tutorials, it's fine. My dumbass. Let's turn this opacity down, go here, go here, go here, and we'll use the handy dandy. What if I make it sharp? What if I sharpen it like this? Now we're really like pointing back into the character quite literally. I think that's good. I think that's good. Let's see. We can. You trying to lay behind me? Go on. Lay down. Lay down. Okay. Well. I'm not gonna lie, the Skyrim music is kind of getting me crunk. Let's turn this back up. That is something. We can kind of angle it down. Squishy. 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 I like that. That's a lot better. Okay. Angel Woman vibes. Angel Woman. Dude, and we can just fucking literally copy paste this. Back down. Which is the best part. I might have to make some adjustments because I think that these two, I know that these two aren't perfectly even. But whatever. Yeah. Okay. Copy, paste. And we... You better not be biting me. And we just do a little adjust. Look at that. Check that shit out. Am I not the most smartest person ever? You're gonna knock over everything on my desk at me. Get down! Get down! I'm gonna spray you. Go! Go! She loves me too much. Let me see. We can... Oh, wrong layer. No, don't apply that transformation. A little bit of overlap, right? Loop's got a loop. That's pretty damn good. And then if we turn on her skirt, I might pull up to your block with intelligence. I'm a genius with a Glock. There's some relevance. Okay. We can merge these layers. Bottom, belt, loop. Put it in the right leg. Put this one in the right leg. Our top belt loop. And let's rename this as well again to our bottom belt loop. What are you? I just have fucking random layers, I guess. Okay. Let's check out this cutting. We have this. We have... Oh. We have this. 2 belt loops. Her knee. Her calf. Right? Her foot. Her knee cover goes behind the knee, right? Because I'm gonna have to adjust the knee itself. And then her thigh. If I was going like super hard in the paint, I would separate the thigh and the belts entirely. But I think I'm already doing the most that I currently can without losing my mind. So. And then the left leg is sort of the same thing, but I did not render it as much. Right? Same thing, knee, the knee, the calf, the knee cover, her foot, and then her thigh, her whole thigh. Look at that. I'm gonna save again, just in case. Now I need to work on her new mouth. I can probably edit the mask more. I know I need to, but we shall get to that in a moment. Whereas it should be in her head with the mouth? Inner mouth. Yeah. We mostly just need to do the tongue. Like, we're redoing, like, the tongue out art. But I gotta go to the bathroom. So, I'll be back, y'all. Let me see. While I go to the bathroom, you guys can... Oh my god. You guys can watch this wonderful video. I'll pull up for you guys. Hold on. Let me full screen this. Well, there you go. This is so stupid. Let me make sure that this... Yeah. Okay. You guys watch this, and I'll be back. One moment, one moment.
you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want. With Wix, you can. First up, let's talk about AI color themes. You can get any combos you want, bold and bright, minimalist and sleek, or something you didn't even think of. Just describe the vibe you want, or even use the colors of your logo, and let AI do its thing. Beautiful. Next up is the AI section creator. This is great for those website essentials, like a contact section or a place to subscribe. Now, I'm running a sale, so I punch in some details, and just like that, I have a promo section. Functional and beautiful. I love it. Now, for the AI text creator. I got some products that need description, so I type in some keywords, and there it is. I've got copy that lands. Now, let's see what the AI image creator can do. Sometimes you just want to spice up your visual game. Type your idea and watch it turn into a high-quality image in seconds. You can have some real fun with this. If you need to tweak something, just brush it over, write what you want, and there it is. I may not be an artist, but that's art. If you're ready to build something you love, head to Wix.
This is so stupid. Oh. Ignore that. I'm glad those of you who stuck around did. How awesome is this? Best streamer ever, right? Let's see. Let me actually open up. Pause the jingling keys. Halt. No, not the AI ad. I went to the bathroom. I got a Coke Zero and another water. So we're really staying hydrated and focused while we do this. Right? Right? Can't believe I got an AI ad while I was gone. This is the worst day. Not really. I think we'll live, but let's see. Check out this. So much progress. We have wrapped up her legs, and we were just about to start on her inner mouth. So we will go find the V-Bridger video, right? V-Bridger mouth rigging video. I think I have it in my history. Because I was working on this just the other day. Let me see. There it is, tonguey.
Hello.
Hello. Where is your reference images? Here. Boop, boop, boop. Take a little screenshot. Wait. Ignore that. And we will use this. We will keep it outside of the model, I think, for now. Let me go find all my... I think I put it in here. Yeah, tongue out. This was my previous art for my tongue out. And I thought I did it right, but I did not. And I learned that whenever I got to this part of rigging, and I was so distraught, so upset. What the heck? Can I move this line? Yeah. So this is my previous art. It doesn't line up, and that's why it's wrong. I feel so bad about that. Let's see. And let me see. The line needs to match up with the tongue, and that's where I went wrong. The line does not match up with the tongue. So, and I think I might just give her a regular tongue, not a forked tongue, like a freak that I am. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? Why did I add that? I think I can maybe just fix my art rather than like draw something entirely new. Like we can delete the tongue out line. And then we need to make this completely, the tongue out tip completely flat rather than semi-flat. Like you see how hers is completely flat. Mine was semi-flat. Yeah. So if I go here, be left out of your mouth art, doesn't have lines. My mouth art does have lines. Okay. Copy of the tongue out, cut flat where the tongue comes out of the mouth. And I think the line lays on top of that. Together they look like the tongue out layer with a line through the middle. Yeah. So, I'm gonna redo this tongue. Rather than have it be forked and harder on myself, we will just do a regular old tongue. No freaking happening on this day. Oh my god, I need to make sure I'm like actually using my like make sure it's centered. I don't think it was centered last time. Seems centered. Seems okay. Bleh. Alright. Where not a singing streamer, guys. I'm not a singing streamer, but that song is stuck in my head. Okay. Okay. We're good. We have our little tongue. And let me see. I could separate the shiny on it, but I don't know if I want to go that hard in the paint. If I were to do it, I'd do it now. But I'm probably not gonna. Do that. I'll just add a little. What am I doing, man? I feel like I just ripped off her tongue, and oh, that does not feel good. We add 2 little shinies. Yeah. Maybe that'll fix it. Dude, I was struggling so hard with this the other day. Yeah. Sure. And we find our la 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 la. We'll find this and we shave off the top. Shave off the top just a little. Right? Like here. We add a new layer. Actually, we Control-C, Control-V. We still have the ellipse up. And we find the line tool. Inverse. We need the line tool. Welcome back. Do I want the line that thick? Yes? Maybe? Maybe I need it darker. I think that's the thing. I think I need this line. Skyrim music is really getting to me, man. What if the line was like that? Hold on. We're gonna get it. 2 with these. Is that good? Line. Tongue out. Tongue behind. Ooh, baby, we're cooking. What if I Control-C, Control-V, Control-C, Control-V, Control-C, Control-V, and I copy all of this and put it on one layer. Merge with selected. If I get this, that works. That works. Part of me feels like I should have drawn it bigger to not have the fuzzy pixels on it. But whatever. Tongue out, tip. Line. We have our tongue out, tip line, and our tongue out, tip. So, from what I remember of the tongue rigging tutorial that I followed before I couldn't anymore, the it looks so funny with the mask. The tongue out tip is for whenever her mouth is closed and the tongue comes out of like between her lips or like underneath her teeth, like because you can have your mouth open with your teeth closed, right? And the tongue out tip line is for whenever the tongue goes over your front teeth. And the tongue out by itself is whenever you have your mouth open and your tongue's out, pretty sure. So this is the mouth open, mouth closed, mouth closed. Yeah, I didn't do the art right last time, and that really fucked me over. Like once I got to the rigging portion, it sucked. And I think it was because I didn't like completely. Hold on a second. Why is that there? I didn't put the line all the way through, and my lines were fucked up. Like everything was off on alignment. So tongue out, tip. Yeah. Yeah. Let me label this as you tongue out. We can delete this ruler, and we can add the green effect on this, and we can get rid of this reference. Save. I think I also need to align this with her lips. So her base lips are right here. I think this line needs to go just like slightly above. Like here. Yeah. Yeah. So whenever she sticks out her tongue, it looks like that. Blah. Save again. What else did I want to do? I wanted to go back and work on more of the mask. And I need to separate these jaw lines. Let's see. I kind of fucks with this magical Skyrim music, I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. I was trying to look up if there was, like specific tutorials I could find with like VTuber masks, and the only ones I could find were like COVID sort of masks, like I was like, okay, like that's fine, but that's not what I'm looking for. And so I'm just kind of experimenting with this one, and we'll see what happens whenever I actually like get in there. If I could separate Lunch Break Skyrim stream, I'd have to download it again. I ate a very healthy bowl of SpaghettiOs before starting stream today. So I was like, I don't want to stop. I want to keep going. So that's where my headspace is at. I think I can separate these wingies from each other. Right? Like basically go down the middle. Whoops. that off. Like this. And that would give us a bit more control over like the X and Y, specifically the X angle, I think. So let's Control X, Control V. This is the left mask 3. This is the right mask 3. Let's make sure that we, yep. Perfect. Now, I need to do these jaw lines. And for this, they obviously need to be separated. But it looks so funny with her tongue out. Oh my god. Okay. I could separate this like down the center here. And that would be pretty dope. Because then I can control the depth of each side whenever she turns to the left or right. Bum, 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 bum. Let's do a little bit of fill. All right. Filled, and then we blend a little bit. And we'll go back through and fill it in some more, and then we'll cut it. I think can I wonder if there's a way to erase with specifically like lines and like I guess this works. Not really what I wanted to do, but it's fine. I think I can make that work. Turned off the alpha lock layer, and I'm filling in holes that I missed the first time around. Yeah, that sharpened it a lot. Turn the alpha layer back on. So I sharpen that. Get away with a little blending here. Turn it off again since I noticed a little hole. This is good. I think that's good so far. And then we come back with the alpha lock layer on. Hold this, turn on the mask so we can actually see what we're doing. And we'll use the polygon selection tool. To make some sharper angles. Yeah, that's working. That's working. That's working really well. Let's turn this off. Let's do this, that, and then we will go back here and cut off that, and then fill it with darker. Not the best, but it is. Hold on. Yeah. We can blend and stuff. Some of these, like here. Like the light's hitting like down and harsh on this. So it's gonna have a harsh, sharp line here. And then if I use brush with a light opacity, we can kind of blend these with some texture still from the brush. Kind of following maybe I need to and we can add like some harsh harsher whites on the inside. And here as well. It's okay. It's better than last time, and we're still gonna separate this as well. some outline on this side. This music getting a little spooky. Soften that edge. Okay. Now we use the polygon lasso. Add here, here. Here, here. Control C, Control V. And then the lines underneath this should, we could probably do this, inverse. Inverse again. D here. Yeah. Do I want this just completely dark? No. I would not mind if it was darker. Select here, here, keep this side. Yeah. So whenever the top moves a little, there's a little, and then we can clip this layer as well. Yeah, that works. I think I need to add shading or something here, or like even an outline. Oh. Okay, okay. We're gonna save. I don't know when the last time I saved was. That was scary. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about this section here. I think it needs something. Here, 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 right? And then here. Wrong layer. Here. Like that. Why is it not doing it on either side? How long has this been happening? Okay, that was weird. It was because I did it on the draw lines. Whoops. That scared the Jesus out of me. Let's turn on her mask. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Let's turn off this. And then we can I did a light outline on the bottom of this. One thing I used to not struggle with, but now seem to struggle with, is rendering metal. Her mask looks more like polished stone, semi-polished stone, than like a metal armor mask. And like, there's some room you could argue where it's like, oh, wait, that's fucking awesome. But also, that it wasn't necessarily my intention for that to happen. It just kind of came out that way, and I bet if I go through and make more adjustments, it could be fixed, but I don't know if I have the patience to do that. Like, this feels pretty rockin' enough. So jaw top, jaw bottom, excuse me, select both, marquee, and we'll turn this off, and this will be the Control X, Control V, L, jaw top, L, jaw bottom, right jaw top, right, right jaw bottom. Let's double check. So those are separated. So whenever she turns now, we can actually like adjust these. We could adjust everything, really. Yeah. Perfect. What is this? No object to transform. Why am I just creating random layers? Save, save. I think I'll bring the new legs out as well. That way. And the new pelvis. New pelvis goes under the front skirt. Whenever I open this in Live 2D, I can just get the layers that I need really easily, rather than, you know, search for them. Okay. Save. We open up Live 2D. I think this is the right one. Oh my god. Oh my god. She almost knocked over my drink. Get down. You cannot be jumping over here, lady. I'm still opening up Live 2D. Sorry. Open up my recent file. we'll switch to my big monitor. File, open. Go to my, here. Save this again, just in case. Exit, save a little RAM. We're gonna open this. We'll just say create a new one, and we'll do the normal size. Yeah. So all of these layers, Control C. Hold on. She's thinking. Control C. Control V. Beautiful. And we'll just not save this. What is this giant circle? I have never seen that before in my life. Let me see. Oh, deformer positioning? Adjusting. I don't think we need that. What if I delete it? Will everything blow up? I hope I didn't just blow everything up. Oh yeah, I did move the stuff down. So I can just find the pelvis and move it into the pelvis deformer. Because all I did really was adjust the line art a little bit on this. So we can bring this down into here. Does not matter in that one. And then we can find this one and bring it down into, I think it goes here, it goes behind. Yeah. There's not much of a difference. And I need to delete the old legs. And boop, boop. Delete. Yes. Oh yeah. And now I have to reclip stuff to this. It's mostly her belt. So if I, yeah. So this all need to be copied onto belt shadow here. And then this belt shadow here. So now it's no longer sticking out like that. Probably need to clip these belt loops onto the thigh. So right thigh, select both of these. So now whenever they move off, they disappear. We're not gonna have them move too far off. This is mostly a precaution for if the dot, like you see that dot, if it were to, you know. So that's good. These are all fine. Any more clipping? I need to bring the mask. So let's just delete that mask. Or wait. Yeah, we will just delete that mask. I need to bring this new mask. Let me see. I need to just bring it down. Ah! Yeah. That works. Tongue out, tongue out. We gotta bring this down because I did bring down the head. Yeah. I think that's good. We can delete this old tongue out. Yeah. The mask can be brought down into the head. I have so many layers. I know it's not the most layers, but it's still like, damn. Let's put all of these on a deformer. Mask org. Mask organization. All of this can go under 8-leg organizing, and we'll find a place to put it in the menu in a minute. We'll call this one left leg org. And we'll find its place in another moment as well. We need to go through and mesh everything. Ugh. There's a specific way to do the tongue one, but I think this is something I should do off stream because I'm probably gonna be watching more tutorials. But we made very good progress today. A lot further than I thought we'd get as well. In terms of like on stream. This is really nice. Why is the front skirt missing? Oh, it's because it's toggleable now. Durr. Skirt on. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's run it through it. Let me go to physics and double check and see like what's fucked. Okay, that makes sense. No leg connections, no mask connections. But still really good. I can double check my stuff in just a moment. I'm gonna double check my tracking. We're gonna turn this on. Open this and this. And Live 2D. And we're gonna switch to my starting screen just in case. Connect. While I connect. It's thinking. It's thinking about connecting. Connect. Connect. Hold on a moment. Let me bring this down here. And we'll go back to OBS, art streaming. And let's go here, here, connected, perfect, modeling, physics settings. Ah! Everything works as it was. That's really good. That makes me super happy. Let me see, we'll turn off the new mask just in case. Modeling, physics settings. Okay. Oh my god! Okay, so my job right now is to go into Live 2D and then remesh everything that I just added and basically like redo the things that I've already done. Like I had rigged her legs, but they were so bad. I didn't want to use them. So, and then I want to make sure my eyebrows are connected, or my wings are going to be connected to my eyebrows. I think that is something I can fix here. Where are they? Wings, input. Let's do my eyebrow. Is it eyebrow C? Oh, it's because this was at 0. Let's just delete, and do 50, 50. And we'll add angle Z, maybe? No, angle Y. And we'll put this at 20, 20. And this one will be at 60? 40. What if I reflect this? That seems okay. I think I had more added to them. Yeah, I curved the feathers a little. But whatever. Alright, this was a good stream. Oh, I'm so happy. She's so pretty. This is like my prettiest character ever. Oh my god. Ah, I'm so happy. I'm so cheesed. I'm so cheesed. I can't wait to debut. She's gonna be awesome. Okay. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm gonna continue working on this off stream. But I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe, something. Bye.